Hello. Have you ever written a great blog? You got the layout just right, how you like it, and then you think, I wish I could just use that as the basis for another blog. It's called a template, and today I'm going to show you my ideal blog template, and I'm also going to share with you my file, my layout file that you could upload into your Divi Theme website if you want to. It's a little bit complicated. It'll probably take a couple of videos, but let's have a go. So today I'm just going to show you what I think is an ideal blog layout, and that's probably and how you could save it to your library and use it again and again. So let's do that. That's probably the easiest way. So this is one of my blog posts. I think this is a great layout, right? Is to have a beautiful big featured image, a bit of introductory text. I love to have a Pinterest-sized image. I'll talk about that a bit more when we get to it, so that people can share it to Pinterest if they want. Then I usually have a little bit more instructions. If it's a long written blog, I would probably break it up with like instructions and then image and instructions and then more instructions just to help break it up. I nearly always have a video in my blog. I love to have an audio of the video and the blog as well for people who are vision impaired. I have some more text here, and then I love to have a call to action. I also love to have a divider and then a sample of some other blog posts. And then there's also the option for comments. So once you've made this killer blog that you ever made, you can actually save this to your Divi library. So as you get going with your site and there's pages that you love, you might want to use them for something else. I'm going to show you how you can do that for any page or any blog post. So I clicked Enable Visual Builder. Now I'm going into my Visual Builder. You have to be logged in, obviously, to do that. So down here in the magic purple button is this, this button here, right? This little down arrow. And that adds it to my library. Now the layout is, I'm going to call it Ideal Blog Post. And then you just click Save to Library. It's really that simple. Now the magic really starts to happen next time when we get out of here. We exit the Visual Builder, and it's like next time and I want to make a new blog post. So I would click New Post, and it takes me to this back end thing. What shall we call this? I've just got some new videos up, so I'll make it about one of these videos. Here's my YouTube channel, which is how I manage all my blogs. Is mostly I make a video and then I turn it into a blog. That just works for me. Let's use this one. So this blog is going to be basically the same title as this. Share your free resources on your website.
Today I'm going to
shush. Okay, so we'll copy that and we'll make that the name of this blog post. Then I click Use Divi Builder. And in a minute when it gets its act together, it'll navigate over, and hopefully you will see something like this where it gives you these 3 columns to choose from. It has happened for me that I didn't see these columns, and I just had to update my theme. I'll do another video about that another day. So you can either build from scratch, you can choose a pre-made layout, which is one of their layouts, or you can clone an existing page. We'll start from scratch, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to my saved layouts. Hopefully it's here. Ideal blog post. There she was. I should probably go a bit slower. So we'll go to our plus. We'll go to your saved layouts. And there it is, ideal blog post. Do, 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 do. That's the waiting music. Now there is one issue, that is this page is not actually displaying exactly the same as the other page because it has this sidebar. So we just save it as a draft. And we pop over and get rid of the sidebar. I'll show you how to do that. Ooh la la, click Edit Post. And over here, down the side here, you can change under Divi page settings, change it to full width. Click Save Draft. Hopefully it's going to stop saving in a minute. Then we can just preview and we'll get to see it now without the sidebar. And now you could click Enable Visual Builder and go in and put in your new bits. Now I'm just going to run through the blog post to say what I think is really ideal about it. Oh, ugly as a muggly wuggly. So you see now we have a bad featured image. Over here, there's an option called featured image. Now, if you don't set a featured image, it will just basically steal the top image out of your site, your post. And I'm just going to choose this image for now because I just want it to look different. So it's taken that Pinterest post and tried to make it the featured image. Now, a featured image, I would say, would just be a plain image with no words over it because, oh, it reloaded. See, that's a bit better. Because when it previews your blog, it's got the image, the header, some words. So there's no point putting words all over your image. It just kind of uglies it up. I'm all about making it beautiful. And I think that you can use your image to say something. Now, in this case, this image is nothing about sharing free resources on your website. So I will obviously go and change that. I think having small blocks of text just makes it way easier for people because they can be very saturated. But then some people like a blog because it's written, it's very informative. So it depends on your blogging style. Now, to make a Pinterest image, I use Canva. So it's a free online graphic design tool. You log in with your email, and then when you just type in Pinterest graphic comes up. It's 735 by 1102 pixels, and basically it's just an ideal dimensions to fit in with the rest of the Pinterest feed. Now, as usual with Canva, they have all these cool templates. You could just choose one of these and then pop in your own image to make it make a lot more sense for your post. And you would just change your words, and you might change these little flourishes to your brand colors, which is all pretty easy with Canva. And put your website and then just click download, and then you can pop that onto your website. And that will be for people who are like, oh yeah, I want to save this to Pinterest. They can just click it and save it very easily. There's a bit more text here. Like I said, I like to break it up. There's a video embedded here. Then there's the audio of it. I think it's great for a blog post to have video, audio, and text, and not just that I think it's great, it's actually better for Google search and for people to be able to find you if you're doing a bit of SEO. There's a bit more text here, but because it's not a very text-heavy blog, I haven't really bothered to break it up, but I do have other blogs that are very long with lots of text, and I like to break that up with images. So I usually go text, image text, and then text, and then text image, just to help the eye move a bit and help keep the brain awake. Then I would always have a call to action. Like, there is no point having a blog post if it doesn't have a call to action to engage with a service of yours, book a free chat, or access a free resource, join your email list, something. Like, you should be keeping the conversation going with people, or else there's no point getting them here in the first place. And if you like to, you can keep the sidebar there, and you might have some widgets in your sidebar that mention products of yours and other ways that people can, like you might have on the side here, book a session, access the free ebook, you know, just to keep people going with you and keep the conversation going. So that's my idea of an ideal blog post. Now we've got this this one here. You would click Enable Visual Builder, and you'll go and put in all your new text and Pinterest image and video links for the new blog, and click Save, and off you go. So I hope that was helpful. It was slightly longer, but I love a good template. Saves so much time, especially once you nail a really good blog layout for yourself. You just use that again and again. It makes life so much easier. And Divi makes it so easy to do that because of all those, the library, saving it to the library, and then just finding it in the library another time. So I hope that was helpful. Have a great day.